This is part 3 of my series of videos on how to solve a Rubik's Cube. And if you have not seen the beginning videos of this tutorial, please click right here, which will then bring you to the first video of the series. In this video, I will teach you how to get the green cross. If you see here on this cube how there are edge pieces here that make up a green cross. Let's scramble it up. That looks pretty scrambled. Okay, so what I see here, like when I'm trying to find the green cross, I first want to find the green centerpiece, because that will become the green face. And you obviously want to build the green cross on the green face. So here's the green centerpiece right there, green center, and you always want to keep that on top when you're solving the cube, in this step at least. Okay, so I see I already have two edge pieces flipped the correct way on this side of the cube. And that color right there is red. See the other color on this edge piece? It is red. And what you want to do is get it matched up with its face. So you want to match this up with the red center. This is orange, not red. So I want to turn it that way. Only turn the top layer. That does not match up because that is red and that is white. So I simply turn the top face one more time. And now that matches up. And that actually matches up too. So that was pretty lucky. Next, what you want to do is you want to look on the bottom face. Remember, this green side is on top. Look on the bottom to see if you have any green stickers. I see one right here. So you want to hold it on the bottom now. See, that's the green. And the other color on this edge piece right here is white. So what you want to do is match that up with the white center. But this center is yellow. So you want to just go like that. Green still on top there. That still does not match up. This is white and that's red. So do that one more time. And that is white and that is white. So now they match. So what you want to do is an F2. Now you've brought that up to the top. Now you look on the bottom again, and I do not have a green piece. Okay, so now I do see a green piece, edge piece, in the bottom layer of the cube. Remember, they're not just made up of faces, they are made up of layers. So it's in the bottom layer, and I see green, and the other color is orange. So pretend as if the orange was right here where the green is, pretending that the green's on the bottom of the face, and you want to match that up. That's orange, and that is orange. So hold that in front of you and do an F2. Now that is up into the top layer, and all you need to do here is flip this one edge piece. In order to flip this one piece right here, you will need to perform your first algorithm, which is the whole purpose of the whole notation video in the video right before this. Okay, so to actually flip this edge piece, you want to hold it closest to you with green on top and that piece in front that you want to flip. And the algorithm is F U prime R U. And if you see now, that piece is now flipped, and I now have the green cross. But that case was pretty simple, so let's do another one. This looks like a pretty difficult case here. I have no green edge pieces in the top layer, so now you want to look at the bottom. I have no green stickers on the bottom. So next what you want to do is look in the whole bottom layer here. Remember, green is on top? So this is the bottom layer. So I actually see a green edge piece right here, but green's not on the bottom. But pretend as if it was. So the other color on it is white, and you want to get that matched up with the white center. So that is white and yellow. They don't match up, so do a D, like just turn the bottom face. And that is green, white. That is not white, that is red. So just turn it one more time. That is white and white. It matches up. Hold it like this. Do an F2. Okay. Now it's in the top layer. That's good. Now we look on the bottom face again. No green stickers, so just look in the bottom layer. Here's a piece. It is green and yellow. So it's on the bottom. The green is not on the bottom, but it is in the bottom layer here. So the other color is yellow again. So you want to turn that to the yellow face, like the yellow center. That is yellow. That is yellow. They match up. Hold that in front and do an F2. Okay, so now you look on the bottom layer again. Still no green stickers. And I do not see a green edge piece in this bottom layer here. So you just look around the cube and I see that there's no green edge piece right here at all. So we need to find that edge piece. I see it right here. So what you want to do right here, it is not in the bottom layer and not on the top layer. So you want to bring it down into the bottom layer like that. But that messes up that piece that we just brought up into the top layer. So we just moved that green edge piece down there and into the bottom layer. So you move it out of the way. So now it's over here. That is not a green edge piece anymore because there it was. We moved it away. No longer a green edge piece. Now I can simply bring this back to restore the piece that we brought into the top. So now we look on the bottom layer. There's that green edge piece we just put there, and the green sticker is on the bottom face. So you simply turn that until it matches up with the red face, and then you do an F2. Now it's time to flip all those edge pieces in the green cross that need flipping. This green and white, it's in the correct spot, but it needs to get flipped. So you hold that in front with green on top. The green center piece needs to be on top. And this piece is closest to you. And then you do that algorithm I showed you earlier. F, U prime, R, U. And that just flipped this piece. And it did not affect any other piece in the green cross. So now let's flip this piece. Hold it just like this. F, U prime, R, U. And that flipped this piece now and did not affect any other piece in the green cross. Now we need to flip this piece. F, U prime, R, U. And now we have the green cross made. The way you can check to make sure that you solved the green cross correctly is here's the green cross on top, and those two colors should match. Those two colors should match right here. It doesn't really matter about that one. Just to prove a point, I'll turn it. That is still solved correctly. Those two match, and those two match. It does not matter that that color is there, that color is there, or that color is there. That is just a coincidence. This may happen to you when you were first learning how to solve the cross. These two pieces are incorrectly, but then you notice something like this has happened where these two colors don't match, but you still have the green cross and you don't know what to do. You're stuck. What you want to do is hold up one that is wrong in the front with the green on top still, and you want to do an F2. Now that piece is in the bottom layer, the green's on the bottom, and that is white. So you simply turn it like that. Now it matches up with white. Now you do an F2. Now it's in the correct spot in the cross. That's green. It's on the bottom layer now, and it's orange. And then you turn it over here, and now it matches up. Now you simply can do an F2. And that has gotten your green cross again. This is a very similar thing that I just showed you, where this piece needs to be flipped, and that piece needs to be flipped, but they're not even in the correct spot, because that is white, and that is red. and that is red, and that is white. So hold a piece that's wrong in front and simply do an F2. Now the green edge piece is in the bottom layer. You turn it, make sure that white and that white match up, and do an F2. Okay, and now that's green, red. Turn that to match up with the green face, the red face, and do an F2. So now you can simply do that algorithm I showed you earlier to flip these two pieces. F U prime R U, F U prime R U. And that got your green cross there. I'm just going to do one more example of solving the green cross, and this is a case that you may get that may confuse you. So when I first look at it, I see two edge pieces in the top cross already made. So that is green and white, but that is not white right there. That is red. So I matched up with the white right here. But then you may ask, this piece doesn't match up, so let me match that up. But now that piece is not solved. So what you want to do is hold the wrong piece and simply do an F2. Now it's on the bottom face. You can match it up with that correct center and do an F2. Okay. And now I see this is green and then it's orange. It's in its correct spot now, and it just needs to be flipped. So let's do that algorithm. F U prime R U. Okay, so we now are looking for the last piece now, and I see it right here. And it's not in the bottom face, it's not in the top face, so you may want to put it into the bottom layer like this, and move it out of the way, and put that back up. But there is a more efficient way. If there's no edge piece right here, you can simply turn it down like this to get into the bottom layer. But it's already green and red, and that's red. It's matched up, so do an F2. It's in the top face, just needs to be flipped now. F U prime R U, and you have the green cross. Now that you know how to solve the green cross, I do suggest that you solve it a few times on your Rubik's Cube before you advance to the next video in this video series. And once you feel comfortable enough solving the green cross, please click right here, and it will be a link to take you to the next part of the video series, where it will teach you how to solve the green corners of the face. But not only will it get you the green face, it'll get you the whole first layer. Because if the whole first layer, like pretend that would be a yellow, when you're solving it, it would disturb the white side, so you wouldn't be able to have the full cube finished. So, see you there, and always remember, have a great day.